Epithelial tissues are systematically classified based on two primary characteristics. The first is the number of cell layers. Simple epithelium consists of a single layer of cells, while stratified epithelium consists of two or more layers. The second characteristic is the shape of the cells in the apical, or topmost layer. Squamous cells are flat and scale-like. Cuboidal cells are roughly as tall as they are wide, and columnar cells are tall and rectangular. Transitional epithelium is a special category classified based on its unique ability to stretch and change appearance. Starting with the simple epithelia, simple squamous epithelium is composed of a single layer of flattened, pancake-like cells with disc-shaped nuclei. Its primary functions are to allow rapid diffusion and filtration of substances and to provide a slick, friction-reducing lining in serous membranes. Key locations include the endothelium, which lines the interior of all blood vessels and the heart. The mesothelium, which lines body cavities such as the pleural, pericardial, and peritoneal cavities. The alveoli or air sacs of the lungs where gas exchange occurs. And the glomerular capsule in the kidney, where blood filtration begins. Simple cuboidal epithelium consists of a single layer of cube-shaped cells with large spherical central nuclei. Its main functions are secretion and absorption. It is found lining kidney tubules, where it plays a crucial role in modifying filtrate, forming the walls of the ducts of most exocrine glands, composing the follicles of the thyroid gland, which store hormone precursors, and covering the surface of the ovaries. Simple columnar epithelium is a single layer of tall, closely packed cells with oval nuclei typically located near the basal end of the cell. This layer often features microvilli or cilia on its apical surface. Its principal functions are absorption and the secretion of mucus, enzymes, and other fluids. The non-ciliated type lines most of the digestive tract from the stomach through the large intestine, where it specializes in nutrient absorption and mucus secretion. The ciliated variety lines the small bronchi of the lungs, the uterine tubes, and parts of the uterus, where ciliary movement helps propel mucus or the ovum. Pseudostratified columnar epithelium appears to be layered because the nuclei are situated at varying heights, but every cell contacts the basement membrane, making it technically a simple epithelium. It is often ciliated and almost always contains mucus-secreting goblet cells. Its functions are secretion and propulsion. The cilia sweep mucus, often with trapped debris, across the surface. The ciliated type lines most of the respiratory tract, including the trachea and bronchi. A non-ciliated form is found in parts of the male reproductive system, such as the ductus deferens. Moving to stratified epithelia, stratified squamous epithelium consists of multiple layers. The basal cells, attached to the basement membrane, are cuboidal or columnar and metabolically active. As cells are pushed toward the surface, they become flatter and more squamous. This epithelium has two main subtypes. Keratinized stratified squamous epithelium has a surface layer of dead cells filled with the tough, waterproof protein keratin. It forms the epidermis of the skin, our primary protective barrier. Non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium lacks keratin, and all cell layers remain alive and moist. It lines areas subject to abrasion but that must stay moist, such as the oral cavity, the esophagus, the vagina, and the anal canal. Stratified cuboidal epithelium is relatively rare, consisting of two or more layers of cube-shaped cells. It functions primarily in protection, with limited secretion and absorption roles. It is typically found in the ducts of large sweat glands and mammary glands. Stratified columnar epithelium is also uncommon. Its basal layers are cuboidal, while the superficial layer consists of columnar cells. It serves protective and secretory functions and is found in small areas like the pharynx, the male urethra, and the lining of some large glandular ducts. A uniquely specialized stratified epithelium is transitional epithelium, also called urothelium. Its basal cells are cuboidal or columnar, but its most distinctive feature is the superficial layer of large dome-shaped or umbrella cells, which are often binucleated. This epithelium is designed to stretch and recoil. When the organ is relaxed, The cells appear cuboidal. When stretched, they flatten and appear squamous. Its function is to withstand repeated stretching and to form a highly impermeable barrier. It is located exclusively in the urinary system, the ureters, the urinary bladder, and part of the urethra. Glandular epithelium consists of cells specialized for secretion, forming structures called glands. Glands develop from epithelial sheets that invaginate into the underlying connective tissue during embryonic development. Glands are classified first by where they release their secretion. Endocrine glands are ductless. They secrete their products, called hormones, directly into the surrounding blood or lymph for distribution throughout the body. Examples include the pituitary, thyroid, and adrenal glands. Exocrine glands secrete their products onto body surfaces or into body cavities through epithelial ducts. Examples are sweat glands, sebaceous glands, salivary glands, the exocrine portion of the pancreas, and the liver. Exocrine glands are further classified by their structure. Unicellular glands are single cells interspersed among other epithelial cells, such as goblet cells that secrete mucus in the respiratory and digestive tracts. Multicellular glands have a duct and a secretory unit. They are categorized by duct shape, simple if unbranched, compound if branched, and by secretory unit shape, tubular, alveolar, also called acinar, or tubulo-alveolar. Functionally, exocrine glands are classified by their mode of secretion. Merocrine secretion is the most common. Secretory vesicles release their contents by exocytosis, leaving the cell intact, as seen in salivary glands and the pancreas. Apocrine secretion involves the pinching off of the apical portion of the cell along with the secretory product, as occurs in mammary glands and some sweat glands. Holocrine secretion results from the entire cell bursting and disintegrating to release its product, with the lost cell replaced by division of basal cells. Sebaceous glands of the skin are a classic example. The major functions of epithelial tissue integrate all these structural specializations. Protection is a primary role, providing a barrier against mechanical injury, pathogens, dehydration, and chemical damage, exemplified by the skin and the stomach lining. Absorption is the uptake of essential nutrients, fluids, and electrolytes, performed masterfully by the simple columnar epithelium of the small intestine and the cuboidal epithelium of kidney tubules. Secretion involves the production and release of specific substances such as hormones, digestive enzymes, sweat, and mucus, a function of all glandular epithelia. Filtration is the selective passage of substances based on size and charge, occurring across simple squamous epithelium in the kidney glomerulus. Sensation is provided by epithelial cells that are associated with sensory nerve endings, allowing detection of touch, temperature, and taste, as in the skin and taste buds. Excretion is the removal of metabolic waste products from the body, carried out by epithelia in sweat glands and kidney tubules. Clinically, understanding epithelial tissue is crucial. Carcinoma is a malignant tumor arising from epithelial cells and represents approximately 90% of all human cancers, including adenocarcinoma from glandular epithelium and squamous cell carcinoma from squamous epithelium. Metaplasia is a reversible change where one mature epithelial type is replaced by another, often due to chronic irritation or stress. A key example is Barrett's esophagus, where the normal stratified squamous epithelium is replaced by simple columnar epithelium. Dysplasia refers to abnormal, disorderly growth and development of epithelial cells, which is considered a precancerous condition that requires monitoring. Cystic fibrosis is a genetic disease affecting chloride ion channels in epithelial cells, leading to defective fluid secretion and the production of abnormally thick, sticky mucus that clogs the respiratory and digestive tracts. Blistering diseases such as pemphigus vulgaris are autoimmune disorders where antibodies target desmosomes or hemidesmosomes, the critical adhesion structures causing layers of epithelium to separate and form painful blisters. In summary, epithelial tissue is defined by its structural organization, distinct polarity, and firm attachment to a basement membrane. Its logical classification system based on layers and cell shape provides a clear framework for understanding its remarkable diversity. The precise structure of each epithelial type, from the simple squamous cells designed for diffusion to the stratified, keratinized cells built for protection, is exquisitely adapted to perform its specific functions, which fundamentally center on creating boundaries, facilitating exchange, and producing secretions. This knowledge forms the essential foundation for the study of histology, organ system physiology, and the pathogenesis of numerous diseases. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.